When I started REMOJO, I started out building a blocker app.
Yeah.
But what I realized is over time is that, like, if you block porn and then 90 days later you're still desperate to watch it, it's not, we haven't succeeded.
Well, so the idea of cross-training is you do something that's not your specific sport to get better at your sport. So, a sprinter in track and field, you can sprint, but you might also lift weights, or even, off season you play basketball or football or soccer. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But that's the idea of cross-training. So when it comes to pornography and seeing it come out of your life, I feel like one of the biggest determiners of success is a character issue, not just simply strategies. I mean, the strategies are certainly helpful, and they're the guardrails that can be there to protect you when you're not driving the way you should, so to speak. But it's the character that actually needs the training. And so for me, thinking about pornography, there are certain, I think, aspects of your character that can make you more susceptible to struggling against pornography or struggling with pornography. And so for example, the need for affirmation. Like if you are someone who constantly has to be affirmed, pornography is great at that, sort of. It's not the route that long-term is good, or even in the moment, I would say, from a Christian context. But it certainly makes you feel like that affirmation. So anyway, the concept of cross-training is working on your character so that you have the type of moral fortitude and character to struggle successfully.
Yeah, that was a key realization that I came to as well, because when I started REMOJO, I started out building a blocker app.
Yeah.
But what I realized is over time is that, like, if you block porn and then 90 days later you're still desperate to watch it, it's not, we haven't succeeded. We have to first block it and then change the mindset and the beliefs and dispel the lies and illusions around that at the same time. You got to block it, because if you don't put any guardrails up in the early stages, it can be very difficult for people to resist the temptation, and the chances are they'll just keep reinforcing that habit maybe at less frequent intervals, but they'll still keep reinforcing that habit. So you got to block, but then you also have to change your character and your mindset around it.
I think both are really important.